Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go and towing the slab, Carlos Rodon. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The wind and the pitch. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. And there's a foul ball. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And there's a ball. Rodon ready. Here comes. And that one fouled off. Happ aboard here at first with nobody out. That one misses, and that's ball two. And that's downstairs and outside. This one popped up. Chisholm drops into the glove, and there's one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the sixth spot, Dansby Swanson.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Seiya Suzuki batting with one down takes a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Rodon sets and deals. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball two.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
One out and a runner at second here in game one of this three-game set. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Going back, Bellinger, back some more. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Running tags at second, and he gets to third safely, moving up on the flyout, and there are two gone.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Michael Bush, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one fouled off.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Chris Flexen. What do we have on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jason Dominguez leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Here is Aaron Judge. And takes low for ball 1.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Cody Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1. Dominguez leads off first with one away. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Lifted in the air, right field. Hauls it in, 2 away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Got him swinging. The Yanks lead 1, scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Rodon back to work. Now fly ball to right center. Judge is there. And there's one away.
Batting seventh.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Bellinger hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. So here's Horner now.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
First pitch just misses.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Inside. And now 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is in for a strike. That one fouled off. And a 2-2. Hard hit, left field, base hit. The throw in, safe at second.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Shaw.
And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Just missed.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So the batting order turns over. Ian Happ up to hit. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball, but 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a big swing and a miss. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly. Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 down. Base is empty. And next for New York, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees, and they get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Foul ball there. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Suzuki over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Bush at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And now 2 aboard.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
Now here is Oswald Peraza. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Just off the inside edge.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 22 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hit in the air, center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Carson Kelly. And that is out of play.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Next offering way upstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Rodon is done in this one. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. JT Brubaker on to pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Horner on the go. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Horner, the runner at second with 1 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
One, two.
In the dirt. 1 out and a runner at second. On the ground. Slings to first. He's out. Number 2. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a
line drive, base hit. Horner flies around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Sliced hard but foul. The next offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. And a good eye there. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger sizing it up and makes the grab. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Good eye in that spot.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In time to Bush. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bellinger in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
No strike.
The Yanks trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Good job to fight that one off.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Designated hitter.
2 outs. Base is empty. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Fought off foul. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Just missed.
2-2.
And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Suzuki.
Brubaker back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. His 11th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now here is Michael Bush. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and Swanson is set down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
2 down, bases empty. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. Peraza fires over to first. Third out. Cubs had 2 on this homer. And the lead is now 5-0. Back in New York. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him. So a man at first. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. In there, and it's 0-1.
Ooh. Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next one misses. 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Down in order go the Yankees. It's 5-0. Top 6. Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Hoerner, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And the slider just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Scott Efros getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Loaisiga warming up as well. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Ground ball left side. Foul. And that's just foul. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. He's already homered here in this one. Bunting, and he pops it up. Brubaker makes the grab, one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Into center and a base hit. Horner around third. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. JT Brubaker is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
The
pitcher on here, Clayton Beeter.
Number 85.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, 0 for 3 in this one. Upstairs.
1-0.
Hat at first, one gone. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One down. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Swings through that one. 0-1. Out to center. Bellinger under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Fly ball down the line. Dominguez. He's got it, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
That one not close. And a count 2-1. Inside, just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a pop-up. Bush. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswald.
And next for New York, Oswald Peraza. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change.
Pitching for
the left-hander on now, Jordan
number
Wicks.
36.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Goes down looking. So the lineup flips over. And now Jason Dominguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two now. And that's outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite-level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
And the first offering is not close. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Ball 1 there. That one down the line. And Swanson is set down. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dominguez grabs it on the run. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. And that's outside. 1-0. And that one is inside. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Chop to third. And that's a foul ball. Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
That misses. And that's ball 1.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Gets to it with a slide to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Two down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. That's down and in.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now really thriving with the bat this season here at home. And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air, left field. Pat nabs it, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. They continue to trail 7-0. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Beater back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Bellinger makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Next to hit, Matt Shaw. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
That's to third. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Outside with a breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Gone. And they add a run. It's 8-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
2 outs, nobody on. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Tucker. Late on that fastball. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Next offering is down low. On the ground to the left. Over to Goldie. And that is that. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now an 8-0 game. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Cubs.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Brazier.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed. Right down to shoot. 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now in the Bronx, and now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Up and in, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This to third. Fair ball.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Crow Armstrong in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And it's even up.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Not close with that one. And the count 2-1. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. So now a pinch hitter, Justin Turner. Runner on first with 1 down for him. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Suzuki stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Line to left.
That's
And it
a foul
goes
ball.
just foul.
Well, they gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
That misses. 1-2 to count. The Cubs up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And it stays fair. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up two.
Runners on the move.
That's
Swing and a miss. Out at the plate.
No ball.
He
One
tries
strike.
to steal home, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to start the
49.
bottom of the ninth. Ethan Roberts.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now playing
Now into
second
the game, John Birdie. He'll play
Number
second.
5.
Also into the ball game,
John
Reese McGuire. He takes
Birdie.
over behind the plate.
Pitching defensively for the Cubs. Now catching.
And
Number
that's a
20.
base hit. And a good start to the inning.
McGuire.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll
Number
often hear the
3,
phrase
number
short to it,
24.
long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Strike two.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You
No
want to
ball.
minimize the
Two
threat
strikes.
by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball in the...
Makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a
Number
glove, but
number
you will get some
99.
high fives. You know,
Aaron.
when you make great contact, you
Yeah.
feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And Judge takes a strike. Judge rips that one. Crow Armstrong should have it. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.